In today's video, I'm going to take you on a ride along to find an urban park up. So let's do it, shall we? Let's go find a park up. Okay, so I've just grabbed a couple of bits at Morrison's in Chippenham, I think I'm at. I'm going to see a friend in a couple of days, so I don't need to be there just yet. So I just want to find somewhere to park up. Now, I've had a little look on Park for Night. Let's go down here. And I found a road, and I punched that into the sat-nav, but so I've got somewhere to aim for, but I'm going to be just driving aimlessly towards that, really. So if I see a side road, then we're just going to go down there, and then we're just going to see what we can find. If we can find a park up, and if I find a few, would I park there, would I not? I mean, like here, I wouldn't park here. It's too much of on a bend, on a hill. It's just not, and there's a bus stop there. I just wouldn't. Again, same round here. It's too much of a slope, not really something I would do. If you're new to this, then you'll be thinking, well, why is he just driving around? Why is he just driving around aimlessly? That's not very sustainable, and that's wasting a lot of diesel. Right, let's go right at this roundabout and have a little look down here. And you're right, that would be wasting a lot of diesel, but you're welcome. This is for demonstration purposes only. I mean, I could sit in front of the camera and tell you, park here, park here, park here, don't park here, don't park here, don't park here. But that's boring, right? That is boring. So, hence me taking you on a little ride along to show you in the real world, in somewhere I've never been here before. I don't know where I am right now. Like I say, I've got something punched into the sat nav of where I'm aiming to, but I'm going to deviate from that until I show you some park ups. We'll go into this housing estate here, Sheepscroft. Oh, that looks like it could be a bad place to go in already. It's quite small, and this is it. This is the beauty of it. You know, I'm doing this so you don't have to, and you learn. If you want to learn how to do while parking and parking in urban streets and this, that and the other, then this is where you learn. So you don't have to do this. Now, to be fair, I won't park anywhere down here, but I'm going to spin around and I'd park right back where that car was. Hang on, let's just go down here. At a pinch, I'd probably park where both of these red cars are, because it's the side of the house, it's the end of the house. You are outside some driveways here, but at a push I would probably do it. It's not too narrow of a road, it's not a busy road, it's not a main road, so that would be all right. Again, here I'd park here, not too close to the turning, just literally where I am here I would park, because again, you're on the end of a building, both sides. You've got no driveways. It's not a major road. It's not busy. This is a new estate, which I'm finding park-ups on, and that's quite rare. Finding park-ups on new estates is not easy these days, because they are built specifically with maximum use of space in mind. Now, where this Ford Focus is, I could see myself parking here. Where the white Audi is pulling in now. I wouldn't go as far as the white Audi because there's a driveway there, but I would park there because, again, sides of houses, it's quiet street, it would suit. These areas do look a little bit hilly, so that can hinder where you're going to park. Now, I think I've pulled into might be a dead end. That happens on these videos. Yep, we have. Yep, we've pulled into a dead end, so I'll just reverse and turn around now. But this just shows you that this isn't scripted. This isn't, like I know where I'm going or anything like that. This is just off the cuff, me giving you a commentary of where I would park, where I wouldn't. Because I've been doing it for so long now, I've been doing this for almost 8 years now, and I've done thousands of park ups, and predominantly, as the name says, the urban motorhome. Most of mine are urban. If you are new to the channel and you like this kind of stuff, then think about subscribing. And if you haven't seen the motorhome I am driving around in, it is a 8.2 metre tag axle Burstner Delphin T821. It was a bit of a mouthful, wasn't it? But yeah, so it isn't just a stealth camper in any shape or form. It is quite in your face, quite obvious what it is. Let's do a left here and have a little look before we get to the roundabout down there. Now this is perfect. This is perfect. This little lay-by pull in here would work an absolute treat. Let me pull in here. This here would be perfect because you're off the road. I mean, I am directly outside those houses, but they've got driveways and garages, so I'm assuming they can house 2 cars if they've got them, so they should be all right. You're off the street, you're off the road, but you're on the road, if you know what I mean, because you're in a little lay-by pull-in, and it's not too much of a hill. My head sleeps on the passenger side, and it's on a slight angle, so that's fine. My head would be on the up, my feet would be on the down, and it looks dead quiet here. So I might just make a note of this. What I'll do, just to make a real quick note, is just take a photo like I've just done then. I haven't even aimed it at anything, but the phone will have got the location in the location settings, so if I want to come back I can. But let's continue on. But they are perfect, absolutely perfect. Now I'm going to spin round here because I think it just goes into another cul-de-sac. I do like looking for those pull-ins, those little like lay-bys within areas, within estates. They are quite common. They're more common than you think, and they do offer a great park up. They really do. Let's get out of this estate. Like I say, I would park here between these cars because it does straighten up and it's just at the crest of the hill, so I'm not going to be too leaning either way. But other than that, down here there's not much to be had, so let's get out of here and find another few streets. I know some of you do struggle with finding park ups, whether you're just starting out or you're thinking of starting and you're looking forward to starting, and one thing that does scare a lot of people is finding park ups. You're not alone. I was exactly the same. It's one of those things that, because it's the unknown, you're scared of the unknown, and I get that. That makes sense. Don't freak out about it. You'll be fine. It's not hard to find park ups. It really isn't. You'll be totally fine, and you'll get it in no time at all. And once you've grasped it, you then start relaxing and you think, I can park anywhere, to be fair. Look in here, it looks like there's some shops. There's a kebab van over there, that looks cool. But let's go second exit at this roundabout and see what, because it looks like a bit of an industrial estate. Now it is 4:05, so traffic is starting to pick up. As you can see just down here, the kebabs look good though. The kebabs look good. Now let's have a look down here, because this is an industrial area, well, bit of a retail but industrial at the same time. So industrial areas are always a winner. Somewhere along the line, industrial areas are a winner. So like all these cars are parked up. So like between this Golf and this Ford, I mean it's double yellow so you wouldn't do that there, but between these two here you would. That would work. And just behind where this car's just pulled in front of me, you could park there as long as it's not marked. Now when you turn off onto the right here, that goes into actual industrial parks, so I wouldn't park down there. Where this guy's reversing, I'd park in there and there. Now see, like I said, industrial estates offer a whole host of spots to park. Like where this lorry is, again, that is on a slope. We are going downhill now, but it's not major. Where these two cars are here, there's loads down there. I'd park all along here, no problem, and I think within the next hour or two it will be ghost town down here. absolute ghost town. So we'll spin round down here because I think we're at the end of the industrial estate. Oh, let's go down here. This isn't the end. Again, this lorry, right in front of this lorry, I'd park. If you had a trailer on the back, I wouldn't park so close, but behind him I would park there. I'd park in between these two cars and where this car is. All perfect spots. This is now into an actual industrial park. So what we'll do is we'll spin round and we'll make our way back out. But as you can see, industrial estates are perfect. I would say industrial estates are a 99% fallback option. You'll find somewhere in an industrial estate. So if you find somewhere out and about, then you can go, right, the industrial estate's there, so I've got a fallback option. But like I say, all along here, I'd park, no problem. Easy. The one thing I would do, which if any of you haven't, if any of you are new to the channel, you haven't heard, I have written a book about wild camping in a motorhome, my 8 years of experience doing it. Like I say, parking here would be easy. Yeah, perfect. If you are parking on an industrial estate, don't park too close to entrances and exits, because lorries do need a bit of extra room to swing, so you don't want to get in their way. You don't want them banging on your door, but as long as you leave them plenty of room at the entrance and the exits of turn-ins, then you'll be fine. If you're parking behind a lorry or in front of a lorry, again, don't park real tight to it, because they need a little bit more room just to wiggle and get out. Like I say, it is rush hour now, starting to get to rush hour, so we're going to get in some traffic, but all will be good. We will find somewhere to park up. One thing while we are in traffic and we're queuing to get out the industrial estate is have a little look around, make sure there is no signage, make sure there's no pay and displays, paid by the app, or permit holders, or no parking after so-and-so time, or this time, or between the hours of. Just be mindful of that, and then yeah, you should be pretty good, to be fair. If you have got any questions about wild camping, on how to do it, you know, what to look for, how would I do this, how would I do that, is this a good idea, any questions, you know, regarding motorhoming, wild camping, parking, finding places, water, you know, resources, gas, anything, do drop them in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer them. Always happy to answer questions and help you guys out, because that's what makes this all work, doesn't it, really? That's what makes it all work. Right, we're going to do a left here, go down the dual carriageway a bit, and then jump into some more streets and see what we can find. When I'm driving around as well, I'm just looking at the area and just, you know, I'm stereotyping the areas, but I'm making very snap judgments about it, very quick judgments, you know, is it clean, is it quiet? Now this is perfect. Right where this van is would be perfect to park. There's park ups everywhere. I know people, you know, jump in the comments and jump online and say, oh, van life's coming to an end, spots are disappearing, and that is true. The spots are disappearing. There are places in highly populated areas and busy areas and touristy areas that everyone wants to go to, and they are disappearing because people take the mick, they stay too long, they outstay their welcome, and then the council or local residents, you know, get in a bit of their knickers in a twist. Let's go down here, see what's down here. They get their knickers in a twist, and I can understand why. I can see it from both sides. And then they put a height barrier in, or they put a parking restriction sign in, and then, you know, there it stops it for everyone. Here we go. There's a little pull-in where this black, I want to say Citroen. That's not too bad. It's on a bit of a slope, but not too killer. Another little pull-in, but that I wouldn't fit in that. We are going uphill now, which doesn't help us, and I think we're coming to a dead end again. The thing is, I've never had the knock, hence the reason my book is called How to Park Up in a Motorhome, the No Knock Guide by Dan Mansfield. Shameless plug. I am proud of that I have never had the knock, because I park legal and polite, and I don't outstay my welcome, which, you know, that is the key. It really is. I'll stay a night. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not really one of these arrive late, leave super duper early, because I don't really want to get up at like 6 in the morning and be gone before the sun rises or something. That's not me. You know, this is my home. This is my life. I don't want to have to be up at 5, 6 in the morning to disappear, like I've done something wrong, like I'm bad, like I'm, criminal or something. Because I'm not. I'm not harming anyone doing what I'm doing. It's not. So again, I just parked legal and polite, and it seems to have done me well. So as long as you do the same, I'm sure you will never have a problem. Let's see if we can get in this little lay-by on the left, just down here, and see how much of a sore thumb we are. I mean, I'm not wanting a knock, but kind of would be interesting, because I do these videos and like nothing ever really happens. I mean, they've got a caravan there, so they might be a bit polite. I'm thinking, well, he's just, someone visiting. Let me see if I fit in this. Ooh. If I fit. I don't think I'm going to fit, to be fair. I think I'm too big. I'm literally outside that front room. Yeah, I'm too big for this. We'll move on. I'm too big. Right, let's get out of here. I've decided to come back to the first little lay-by we found on a housing estate. Yeah, as long as no one's parked in it since we've been gone, it should be. Oh, please don't park there. Yes, I'm going to park here, because I thought this is, really showing it's in the heart of a housing estate. It's a big park up. It's, well, we'll see. It's outside people's houses. Not, like I say, too much that it's ridiculous. But, this is a pretty good park up. This is the park up for the night. Let's get out and show you it, shall we? I don't want to spend too much time out here, because I don't want to ruin the park up. But as you see, the houses are just there. I'm parked up in this little lay-by here on the street. Let me walk you down here. So, fits nicely. I'm in the lay-by, nice and snug to the curb. There's the motorhome. There's houses right there. Now, despite the houses being here, this is the end of a house here and the side of gardens there. So I'm not really, affecting anyone. Like I say, I'm outside the front of houses there, but they've got driveways and garages which are there, and then there's more parking. Well, there's a car that's parked there that pulled up just as I pulled up. But this should be pretty good. Now, like I say, I'm going to jump back in the motorhome, get the blinds down, and settle in for the night. See if this is a winner. I mean, I've done these kind of park-ups before, in housing estates, right next to people's houses, right in front of houses. Again, legal and polite. I'm not bothering anyone technically. A nosy neighbour might come out, they might knock on the door, they might say, what's going on, why are you here? I'm going to put the CCTV on, and that'll alert me if anything goes wrong, or happens wrong. It's jumping straight to the terrible, isn't it? Nothing's going to go wrong, it's going to be fine. If something did happen and someone, comes out and complains, doesn't want me here, of course, I'm going to film that. I'll turn the camera on as soon as I can, and we'll capture that. And if someone doesn't want me here and for whatever reason, then I'll probably leave. That can happen. I'm not saying that can't happen in park ups. I've been doing it 8 years, never had it, but it's not to say that it doesn't happen and people don't experience that. So that's why you have a plan B. Now, I've got multiple, that massive road that we just went down, there's loads of parking on the right hand side where the Audi was. I can go down there, I'll be there within 5 minutes, and I know I'll be going to be able to find a space there. So if something does happen, I'll head straight there, and then I can get my head straight back down. Even if it's like 1 in the morning, someone knocks on the door for whatever reason, then we'll deal with it. Now, I'm just going to spend my normal night. Like I said, all the blinds are down. I'm not having a rave. I'm not having a party. I'm not doing that because, you know, you are stealth camping, which people are going to jump in on me for because I'm stealth camping in an 8.5 metre motorhome. I don't want to draw attention to myself if I, you know, can help it. So I'm going to watch some TV. I am going to do some cooking, which we'll crack on with in a minute. But there's not going to be any problem, you know, it'll be fine. So I've just been pottering around in the motorhome and I've figured out what I'm going to have for dinner. I'm going to have like a corned beef hash. Now, I don't know what corned beef hash means to you, and I'd love to know, drop in the comments, what does corned beef hash mean to you? To me, it's just like corned beef with anything else that you want to throw in, and then some eggs, and if you want, you can put some cheese on top. I've got a bit of corned beef, like a quarter of the can. I've got some cooked sausages, which I'm going to chuck in. I've cut up an onion, which I'm going to fry off. I'm going to do it in the induction hob, on the induction hob. One pan, and then yeah, maybe chuck some eggs in there, and maybe some grated cheese on top. That's kind of it. Is that a corned beef hash? Have I got it completely wrong? I just thought it was kind of anything with corned beef, maybe a couple of eggs, and we're good, we're golden. But I know it can vary wildly around the country, like food, you know, like the bread roll, the bacon roll, the cob, the oven bottom muffin, the stotty, it's a roll. But I know it could vary wildly. So what does corned beef hash mean to you? What food is it? What is it? What is corned beef hash to you? Drop it in the comments below. I'm going to cook this up and then I'll be right back. Look at that. Now that is what I'm led to believe as corned beef hash. Now I could be totally wrong, which please, if I am, correct me in the comments. So that is some corned beef, some onions, a little bit of fajita powder, some sausages, then I've got a little bit of cheese in there, and then some eggs, a couple of eggs. Is it corned beef hash? I mean, I'm going to enjoy this, whether it is or it isn't, so it doesn't really matter to me. Now, I think I had corned beef hash. I don't know if I did, but what I did have was flipping handsome. It was just enough, you know, just what I needed. Not too much, not, you know, and quite simple to cook. And, if you can hear that, the dishwasher's on. The dishes are being washed. 29-minute rapid cycle. Pots and pans, the frying pan in, all the plates from that, everything's in. Now this is living, right? It's just turned 10:15. I'm going to jump out the motorhome, show you where I am still, and how it looks parked up in the dark. Now it's proper dark. I'm not going to stay out long because I don't want to draw attention to myself. But yeah, I'll quickly jump out and show you what's going on. It is freezing out here. It's proper icy. I think it's like -3, -4. There you go. That's me parked up there. Nothing's changed. You can't really see anything. No lights. You can see my camera light on the back. All the cameras are on. I'll walk round the side. You can see maybe a faint bit of light there. And then from the front, you can't really see much because I've got the blinds down. It is freezing out there. I am so happy to have my diesel heater on right now. The Autotherm is doing wonders. Wonders, I tell you. If you've ever been thinking about getting a diesel heater, don't think, just do. It is well worth it. Well worth it. I love my Autotherm diesel heater. I have actually got a 5% discount code with Autotherm, which if you go into the description, I think it's like Urban Motorhome 5. I'll put it on the screen here now, and there's a QR code here. If you scan that, then that'll take you straight to the site. Use this discount code or the one in the description below, and you'll get 5% off, because yes, they are so worth it. So worth it. But I'm going to continue a few bits on the laptop and whatnot whilst the dishes are washing. Look at that. Brilliant. If that ain't living the dream, I don't know what is. I'm not doing the dishes. I'm going to sit on my butt. Oh, that was another successful park up. Lovely little spot it was. No problems at all. Let's have a little look around. As you can see, still parked in the exact same spot. No hassle at all last night. Didn't catch anything on the cameras apart from me when I went out for a walk. Really thankful for my diesel heater last night, keeping me lovely and toasty. But yeah, easy park up. Really wasn't hard at all. No one bothered me. No notes or anything, nothing on the windscreen. It's not early, it's about 11 o'clock now, so it's not like I said, I don't really like having to park somewhere and be up at like 6 in the morning and gone before the sun's up and before the neighbours are up or anything like that. As you can see, easy, you know, if I can do it, you can do it. You really can. It's not that hard at all. And if you do want to learn more, I've got tons of videos on the channel, which I'll link in the description below. Or if you want to grab the book on how to wild camp in a motorhome without getting the knock, just like me, then scan the QR code here, and yeah, you'll be right away. The book will help you no end. It's 8 years of my experiences, and I've never had the knock. But as you can see, another easy night parking up urban style with an 8.2 metre motorhome. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.